Hello and welcome inside beautiful Palm Springs Stadium. It is time for more Power Baseball. Zach Reynolds alongside Austin Stokes tonight, facing off against the Inland Valley Bucs, just like last night. Power won 4-0, looking to sweep the weekend series. What are your thoughts on this one going into it, Austin?
Well, Zach, last night was a fantastic ball game. We saw great baseball on both sides, offensively and defensively, from both the Power and the Bucs. Some great pitching for last night from Seth Maddox. Julian Orozco going to look to continue in the footsteps of his teammate here. It's set to be a good one.
Roscoe leads the team in ERA with an 0.81 ERA. Reliever Dorsey Chatham right behind him, 0.95. But Roscoe's been incredible. 30 strikeouts, only 3 walks. That is incredibly efficient. We'll see if he's got more of the same tonight. Leading off for these Inland Valley Bucs, it's going to be Benjamin Carter playing second base for them and hitting from the right side as we're about to get underway here in just a moment. Roscoe, a starter that works quick on the mound. And Nick Poss for the first time behind the dish after DHing yesterday. First pitch from Orozco. We're underway. It's in there for a strike. 0-1.
Good way to start him off there. Get him going with a little outside fastball. Carter hitting in the leadoff spot for the Bucs last night, playing second base.
That one's tapped off of Carter himself for a foul ball and quickly 0-2.
Some of the only hits they had through the first 8 innings. He had the only 2 hits for the Bucs offense. He's going to look to continue that success tonight. A good game for him. A little lackluster in the runs department from the rest of his team.
So Orozco's got him 0-2 here. Shakes a couple times. Now has the sign from Poss. 0-2 pitch. Just a little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nothing but fastballs yet. Waiting to see that big breaker from Orozco.
He definitely has a wipeout slider, to say the absolute least. He can locate it right where he wants to.
That one misses, so now it's 2-2. Nibbling a little bit here, trying to get a chase. Carter steps in here. 2 hits yesterday, looking to start things off right for the Bucs here. This one's hitting a play towards second. Play will be made. He's speedy and he beats it out. The throw gets away. Poss backing up first base. Keeps Carter at first, but an inauspicious start there for the Power. Tyler Priest with the air.
Yeah, I think that throw just got to him. I don't think he expected Carter to get down the line as fast as he did, but nevertheless, a good effort from him to field the ground ball.
There's Noah Rodriguez now. Third baseman today for the Inland Valley Bucs. He'll step in with a runner on. Roscoe set. That pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Starting both batters he's faced off with that up and away fastball. A trend that he's used throughout this season. Gonna see if he continues to go with that tonight.
The 1-0, this one's fouled off towards Sunrise Park, make it 1-2. Or 1-1, excuse me. Still not seeing any of those breaking balls yet that we're so accustomed to seeing from Orozco, trying to hide it here tonight. Early on, 1-1 pitch. Another fastball. That one's going to get past the diving Groves in the right field for a base hit. Going to third is Carter. And he's going to dive in safely. Throw cut off back to first. Not in time. So just like that, runners at the corners to start things off for the Bucs.
Good piece of hitting from him there. Able to roll over that one, but enough power with the swing to get that past the diving glove of Groves at first.
Groves having to hold on the runner Carter there. Otherwise, he would have been right in line with that ground ball. But that's how baseball works sometimes. Runners at the corners, and up steps Santa Maria. Nico Santa Maria, the left fielder. Left-handed batter. So
Orozco throwing 9 pitches, all 9 of which have been fastballs so far. Still has yet to break out the slider on this Bucs offense.
0-1 to Santa Maria. That one outside. That one looked off speed, but still not the breaking ball. 1-1 count now. Couple of weak ground balls that have just gone the Bucs' way here. Can Orozco battled down, and that one, a pickoff attempt back in there safely, is Rodriguez.
A really good move to first there, setting the feed quickly, able to get the ball across his body and over to first. A lot of pitchers don't have that type of velocity on the pickoff move, but he showed it off there.
The 1-1 to Santa Maria, swing and miss, 1-2.
Really good pitch to get him guessing there. Santa Maria probably setting on the breaking ball, but he just blew that one right past him.
Top of the first inning here, nobody out, runners at the corners. A 1-2 count on Santa Maria. Roscoe set, checks the runners. 1-2 home. That one fouled off towards the Bucs dugout. They'll do it again. Santa Maria choked up on the bat here with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 pitch. Runner goes towards second. Breaking ball. Ring him up. Throw down. Gets into the outfield, and the run's going to score for the Bucs. Going to third now is Rodriguez. He slides in there safely. So Orozco gets his first out on the punch out, but a run comes across, and another one moves all the way to third base.
A tough throw for Poss there. Had Priest and Leon jumping to try and make the catch, but that'll sneak right past him. Second error for the power of the night. So
now it's Charlie Manning, the first baseman. First pitch you'll see from Orozco. Broken bat, tapper right back to Orozco. He'll look back the runner to third, throws on and gets Manning at first. So 2 outs on the last 2 pitches that Orozco's thrown.
Yeah, he seems to be hitting his stride here. Good idea to check that runner at third. Rodriguez showing some speed, getting from second over to third. I also thought he might try and snag home, but a look from Orozco kept him at bay.
Smart play there from Orozco. So that'll bring up Dylan Schumacher, the catcher now. 2 out and a runner at third base. That's Noah Rodriguez. Orozco on the bump, fires home. That one's low. 1 ball, no strikes. Orozco trying to keep it at the minimum after some unluckiness, a couple of soft hits that turned out the Bucs' way. One that snuck through, one that caused an error. 1-0 pitch, that one's outside, 2-0.
Orozco maybe purposefully avoiding the strike zone early on, trying to get him to swing and just get himself ahead or back even in the count. He's going to have to pound it right here.
2-0 pitch, that one fouled straight back by Schumacher. Took a big hack there, makes it 2-1.
Yeah, he just got under that ball, barely catching a piece of the bottom seam, kind of rolling under it there, creating enough backspin to jump into the net.
Roscoe looks into Poss for the sign here. Long look, shakes, now has his sign. 2-1 pitch, that one just low the strike zone, 3-1. Austin, how important as a pitcher is it when you are so unlucky you give up a run that's really not on you? How do you battle that mentally?
Well, you can't think about the run. You have to just trust in your stuff. You know that you weren't the one to maybe make that play, so you just have to keep going about your business, win every pitch, continue to fill up the strike zone, and be competitive. If the hitters can see that that's gotten to you, then they're going to have the advantage over you all day.
Was competitive there with the 3-1 strike. It's now 3-2. Payoff pitch with 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Roscoe gets out of it with a couple of strikeouts and a broken bat ground out. But the Bucs take the lead early. It's 1-0. Power with a chance to answer on the other side. Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes back with you here. Power down 1-0 early with a chance to answer. Facing off against Michael Curatolo, 6-foot right-hander for the Inland Valley Bucs, and it's Cole Abrams to lead off. He's been swinging a hot bat recently. See what he can do here in the leadoff spot. First pitch to Abrams is a strike on the inside corner, 0-1.
Abrams was incredibly efficient at the plate last night. A big part of the power win. 4-0 over this Bucs team. Many of the same starters we're seeing again today.
This one lined hard into center field, going back on into the center field. This one's deep. It's just in front of the warning track and caught, falling down by the center fielder McQueen out there. Abrams gave that one a ride, but no go. So with one down, that'll bring up Jason Leone, the shortstop from College of the Desert. Had a incredibly hot couple of weeks for the power. In the middle of the season has cooled off a little bit, trying to get it back going. Had a hit last night. See if that gets him back into the hot streak. First pitch from Curatolo is in there, or no, just misses, I believe.
That was a really good pitch from Curatolo there. I for sure thought he was going to get the call. All right on the inside half. Umpire had a much better view than we did.
A 1-0 pitch. That one is also just a little low. 2-0.
Leone getting a hit for himself last night in the game, looking to bring himself out of this slump. Maybe looking to change up the swing a little bit.
He's got a 2-0 count here to try to do that. 2-0 pitch. And that one plunks him, so Leone, a speedy middle infielder, gets himself on base with just one out. And here comes another guy that's been swinging it well of late. That's Noah Blythe.
Blythe has been incredible the past couple games. The player of the game last night, and being a competitive bat through and through for the power offense, not somebody you can count on to get out if you're an opposing pitcher. He's going to have to really work if he wants this guy to get out. Realistically, his best case scenario is just a single.
Guy that's only struck out 10 times in 86 plate appearances this season. That is incredible.
Yeah, those are unheard of numbers. Even your big leaguers will have more strikeouts than that through that many plate appearances. Fantastic work from him.
First pitch to him this time. This one's flown into right center field. McQueen ranging over. Called off by the right fielder for the out. That's Kabata out there and 2 down.
So he's now got both outs this inning on the pop-up. That means a lot of his balls are not rising, but definitely having the look of rising, meaning he's letting it roll off the fingers really well, gripping the ball on the seams, and able to get bats to swing under it, maybe take a downhill cut. Pop outs to the really deep parts of the field, almost at the warning track.
Here comes Michael Groves with 2 outs and a runner on. That's Leone. Leone takes off for second. Pitch in there for a strike. Throw down. Tag applied. Not in time. Jason Leone with a stolen base. There's a strike 1 on Groves there. That is Leone's 11th stolen base on the year that leads the team.
Yeah, Leone taking the first couple pitches there, the out prior to really read his delivery, seeing what changes he'll make when he needs to speed things up or slow.
Center field, that one's going to get down. Leone rounding third. He's going to score, and the power tied up. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the first.
Fantastic hit from him there, seeing the ball well. You can see the ball out of this pitcher's hands early because of the separation he makes with the glove hand and the ball hand coming up on the peak of his delivery. Emmanuel Dean's going to need to capitalize on that same maybe shortcoming of Curatolo.
So now Groves will lead off first, held on by Mannon, and Dean will face off with Curatolo. Curatolo set. First pitch to Emmanuel Dean. He pops this one up a mile high into shallow right field. And that will be caught out there at second base by Carter to retire the inning, but not before the power tied up. It's a fresh ball game. 1-1 as we head to the second. Stay tuned on the Power Baseball Network.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente.
Back here at Palm Springs Stadium with a fresh game on our hands. It's a 1-1 after 1. So Beal, the shortstop, will step up. Face off with Orozco, who may have found his groove. First pitch, this one grounded up the middle lane, went over behind the second base bag, throws across his body and throw a little off target and an infield hit for Tucker Beal. That one was just hit softly, and Leon made a good effort but couldn't get much on that throw.
Yeah, having to come across the field that far, still on the run when he caught it, plus you're having to beat out the runner heading down the line. So, I mean, you can't really get your feet set, pat the ball like you usually like to, find your rhythm. You kind of just have to grab it where you can and toss it across the diamond. That's maybe why that throw got a little away from Groves.
So 1 on, nobody out. Orozco back in the stretch. First pitch to Cabada. There's that breaking ball, and he swings over it for strike 1.
Really solid pitch to start him off right there. Got him down 0-1 after giving up the leadoff base hit.
Bucs being aggressive, swinging early in counts. 0-1. Another swing and a miss. That was nasty from Orozco in the dirt near the other batter's box, and Cabada couldn't lay off. 0-2 quickly.
Just a disgusting breaking ball. Breaking down in the dirt, really making Cabada look like he was guessing up there.
Beal will lead off first, held on by Groves. Orozco gets a sign from Nick Poss and comes set. 0-2 pitch. That one's left up and away. 1-2. Cabada batting from the left side, down 1-2 here. The pitch from Orozco. This one lined into right field. That one's foul, and they'll have to do it again.
Orozco at 25 pitches here, 68% of which have been strikes. Finding the zone with most of his stuff. Sometimes that fastball just gets a little away from him. Maybe trying to generate some more velocity by reaching back and really extending that elbow out in front.
Comes set for another 1-2 with Cabada here. The pitch, swing and a miss. Orozco got him. 1 down.
Fantastic strikeout from him there, now making it his 1 1/3 inning of work with just 26 pitches. Being efficient so far, but he'd like to make these innings a little shorter, not give up as many hits.
Michael McQueen, the center fielder, steps in now from the right side. There goes Beal towards second. Throw down, and Poss got him. Showed off his cannon. And just like that, the leadoff single is erased by Nick Poss behind the dish. And why not a strike in there to boot? It's 0-1 on McQueen. Next pitch, that one's in the dirt. Make it 1-1. 2 outs here. Top of the second inning. That one misses a little inside. 2-1 now.
Popping the mitt with the 2-1 high fastball. A lot of hitters are going to swing at that. That looks a lot lower than it actually ends up being. Good idea from McQueen to lay off.
2-1 just barely above the letters there, so make it 3-1.
Looking to go back to the high fastball on 2-1. A good idea from Orozco. A lot of pitchers would throw that exact pitch in that count.
3-1 misses outside and low, so with 2 outs, the Bucs get a base runner and Michael McQueen after the walk. And that'll extend it to the 9-hole hitter, Adam Arroyo. Designated hitter today for the Bucs.
Arroyo out of the lineup last night, making his first appearance of the weekend series. Going to have to adjust himself quickly to this really dominant power pitching staff.
McQueen leads off first. 0-1 fouled back. Nice cut from Arroyo. No balls, 1 strike. Arroyo does some catching for the Bucs. He's the designated hitter today. Swing and a miss there, and quickly 0-2.
Good way to get him down 0-2. One more good pitch could get your bats back up. Not allow that runner on first to do really anything over there.
Roscoe shakes once, then gets his sign for the 0-2. Checks the runner. That's McQueen. 0-2 pitch. This one fouled out of play. Arroyo stays alive.
Good pitch decision there, going with a breaking ball. Looked like it would have ended up out of the zone by just a little bit, but able to get him to throw his hands out. He did make contact, but you live to see another day.
Roscoe in the driver's seat here. 2 outs in the second. 0-2 pitch. This one tapped foul again, this time down third base line. And they continue to do battle.
Just judging off his pitch sequencing here, Orozco's trying to get a strikeout swinging here, not really trying to blow anything past him, relying on his location ability more than his velocity. Good decision.
0-2 pitch. That one just missed outside, and McQueen will take second base on that.
Delayed steal working there. Maybe Poss didn't expect him to be running, so not preparing himself for the throw.
So runner in the scoring position now, but 2 down. Arroyo at the dish. Roscoe, 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Doesn't matter. Ring him up on the outside corner, and Orozco with a clean, scoreless inning. Back to the Power Bats as they try to take this lead on the Power Baseball Network.
Like your bacon
Say it. Steady.
ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Bottom second now, and Tate Gamble coming up to the dish for the Power. It's 1-1. And the Power look to score another run as they scored one in the first to take the lead here. Gamble, Priest, and Kirkland do up this inning. Gamble just the DH today. Facing off against Michael Curatolo. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Gamble now. In the dirt for 2-0. Funky delivery here from Curatolo.
Yeah, he's kind of making the departure between his glove hand and his throwing hand early.
2-0 pitch is fouled off towards the dugout. It's 2-1.
He's, kind of holding that glove at the top. A lot of pitchers, I was always taught to have a string with your drive knee and your hands to come up at the same time. That'll throw off a lot of the timing of these hitters. It's working well for him so far, only one hit.
2-1 pitch to Gamble. Strike on the outside corner. 2-2.
I can tell that Gamble's trying to get himself a walk. He is one of the kings of plate discipline for the Palm Springs Power. Looking like that's going to continue to work.
2-2, ring him up on the outside corner. Gamble doesn't like it. Spend some extra time standing in the batter's box. Instead, that's just out number 1. Umpire's decision is final. So that'll bring up Tyler Priest, second baseman today. No doubt trying to make up for that error at the dish. First pitch to Priest is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to him. Curatolo filling up the strike zone here. Gets his sign from Schumacher. 0-1 pitch to Priest. Same spot, but just a little bit more outside that time. It's 1-1.
Zach, I'm not always a fan of taking the first pitch. When you have a guy like Cartulo here that can really throw that first pitch for a strike, a lot of times that will not be successful. You have to come out swinging, especially in a tie game. We're only in the second, but you still have to make every pitch count. You can't waste pitches just because it's the first one.
2-1 coming here to Priest. That one inside, so make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Really good hitter's count here for the infielder from Incarnate Word. See what he can do here if he can get one groove to him. Hitter's count. 3-1 pitch. And that one behind him or maybe even hit him. Either way, Tyler Priest going to take a base here with 1 out. That'll bring up Mark Kirkland. Got some pop. We've been waiting to see him put one in orbit. Set a lot of hard line drives, just not really got under one yet.
Yeah, every ball he hits is coming off the bat with a vengeance. He just needs to find some open field to get the ball into, opening up that front shoulder a little early.
First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes to Kirkland. He's got 12 hits on the year. He's got 10 RBI, so he drives them in. He's got a clutch bat, makes those hits count. Couple of sac flies as well. The 1-0 to him. That one fouled down the left field line and out of play towards the bounce house over there. Actually bounces up onto it. It's 1-1.
Count will even right back up here with 1 on and 1 away. Priest might see him try and take 2. An aggressive lead.
Held on by Mannon. Curatolo set. And a check on Priest. He's back in safely. One on, 1 out, a 1-1 count for Kirkland. Playing right field today for the Power. Pitch to him, fouled straight back, 1-2.
Now down 1-2. Kirkland has to see the ball even better out of Cartulo's hands. Good count for Priest here. I'd keep my eye on him.
1-2 pitch. This one line in the left field, and that one's going to be caught over there by Santa Maria for out number 2. A nice line drive from Kirkland, just couldn't hit it where they ain't. So 2 down, and here comes Nick Poss. Made his Power debut yesterday, and now he's behind the plate today and hitting. See what he can do here with 2 outs and 1 runner on. That's Tyler Priest over at first base. Poss from UC Riverside. Batting from the right-handed batter's box, facing off against Curatolo here. The first pitch, inside, 1-0.
Poss, as he's shown so far today and yesterday in his 2 games with the Power, he has both a good arm, but he's really a threat on the base paths. He showed some incredible speed yesterday.
Priest takes towards second. 1-0 pitch inside. Throw down from Schumacher, and Priest is out. Great throw from Dylan Schumacher to end the inning. Still tied up at 1 as we head to the third.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
1-1 tie here, top of the third inning, and back to the top of the Inland Valley Bucs lineup. Orozco back out for his third inning of work. He's been pretty good so far. Scoreless inning in the second. I believe that one run on him is unearned.
Benjamin Carter 0 for 1 on the day as he stands in. He grounded out but reached on an error by Tyler Priest with the lineup turning over here in the third.
Eventually was that runner that came around to score. See what he does this time. First pitch to him from Orozco. First pitch swing and hit towards short. Leon has it. Fires across the diamond, and what a cannon from Jason Leon. Got him by a step.
That time he had a chance to really set the feet, make sure he had a good grip on it, and fire it across the field, kind of making up for his last wonky throw.
So to bring up Noah Rodriguez now.
Rodriguez singled on a liner out to right field in his last trip at the dish.
Just got past the diving Groves that time. One pitch, one out so far for Orozco. Second pitch of the inning is a breaking ball in there for a strike to Rodriguez, 0-1.
Right back to that nasty breaking ball, leaving him guessing. You can see he flinched out of the way early, but it fell into the strike zone.
0-1 pitch. This one fouled off, waylaid on that fastball, quickly 0-2. Ball gets away from Orozco on the throw from the umpire, but Jason Leon helps him out. Now he'll step back up on the rubber. You know, he likes to work quick. And some mind games from the hitter Rodriguez stepping out on him, trying to get him out of his rhythm. 0-2 pitch. That one just low. Crowd wanted a strike three call there.
Close miss on 0-2. Not a bad pitch, though. A lot of guys would be swinging off the front foot.
1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Orozco looks in for a sign from Nick Poss. Has it, comes set, kicks, deals the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Good piece of hitting there from Rodriguez just to get a piece of that one. That was a good breaking ball.
Good way to even the count back up. Get a foul ball there. Let's see if he can get the strikeout working and get the second out.
Two-two pitch. Breaking ball hit towards first. Groves handles it, and he'll take it to first himself. So 2 quick outs here in the 3rd inning for Julian Orozco.
Orozco this will be his 45th pitch, needing to be a little more efficient with his strikes. Get a lot of more stuff in the zone. 2 2/3 inning of work. 65, almost 66% strike rating for him.
It's been pretty efficient this inning, trying to get that pitch count back on track. Here's the first pitch to Nico Santamaria. And it's a breaking ball and a beauty on the outside corner, 0-1.
Unlike Ball, Poss is just kind of letting the ball hit the mitt wherever it lands, not really trying to get zealous with the frame job.
The 0-1, swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. So the breaking ball to the fastball there, pitching backwards a little bit here, and now he can go wherever he wants.
A lot of guys, after pitching backwards, will go right back to the fastball, maybe in on the hands just to try and get him off balance. Let's see if he does that.
0-2 to Santamaria. This one's hit and play towards Tyler Priest at second. Kicks up on him, and he handles it but can't make a throw. So another error on Tyler Priest out at second base, and a 2-out base runner for the Bucs. That one took a bad hop on him at the last second. We'll see if Orozco can work around that. As the first baseman, Charlie Mannon, steps to the dish. Big left-handed batter, towering in the batter's box. First pitch to him, a strike on the outside corner.
A lot of late run on that pitch there. Not really sure exactly what he threw, but it had a lot of good break as it got closer to the plate. That shows that the spin rate was pretty high, probably somewhere near the 2,800 mark.
That one's outside, make it 1-1. Santamaria leading off first base. Held on by Groves, 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning, a 1-1 count on Mannon. Orozco set, fires it home. This one fouled at the Bucs dugout. They seem to be okay.
That was absolutely roped into the dugout there. Good on his teammates for being able to get out of the way in time.
So Orozco ahead in the count over Mannon here, 1-2. See if he can finish him off. Gets his sign, checks Santamaria at first, comes set. Runner goes, 1-2 pitch, breaking ball outside, throw down from Poss. Not in time, so Santamaria takes second base. So he'll be at second for a 2-2 count. 2 outs here on the top of the 3rd.
That was up and out of the zone, which is usually right about where you want all your pitch outs to be. Unfortunately, that got a little too on the glove side there, breaking that pitch off. Not going to get the throw there in time.
Hard to throw out a guy on a curveball. Did his best, made it close. 2-2 pitch. This one lined towards first, and Groves has it. He'll take it himself. And Orozco, another scoreless inning. Still tied up at 1. Power trying to take the lead when we come back in the bottom of the 3rd. Stay tuned on the Power Baseball Network.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
Nick Poss to lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning. Got stood up at the plate when Priest was thrown out at second base to end the bottom half of the second. It'll be Poss in the top of the order with Abrams and Leone due up this inning, facing off against Curatello. First pitch, line towards third base, snagged over. What a play. Throw across the diamond, not in time. Hops over the first baseman. Poss heading for second, and he'll be in there standing up. Man, what a snag over there by Rodriguez. He just couldn't quite make the throw. That one, a hit and then an error. Great snag, just the throw. Took a weird hop right over Mannon's head there. He couldn't pick it out. Poss moved up.
It's a hit and an error.
So now, all of a sudden, nobody out to start off this inning, and a runner at second base, a speedy one in that with Nick Poss, and here comes Cole Abrams. Gave one a ride to center field for an out his first time up. First pitch, this one flown out into right field, going back on Escabada. Just in front of the warning track, he makes the catch. Poss will tag up. He'll head to third. He's in there standing up. And a runner, the go-ahead runner, just 90 feet away with just one out for Jason Leone.
Leone looking to find his stride. Not really solid stuff from him at the plate as of late. Good base hit from him last night, looking to turn his fortune around.
Got an RBI opportunity for him here, working against Michael Curatello. One down in the third inning. First pitch. That's outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Leone got plunked in his last trip to the plate, looking to swing the bat a little more here.
Eventually came around to score the lone power run to this point on Michael Grove's base hit. The 1-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Curatello looks into Schumacher, has his sign. Third baseman Rodriguez in for the Bucs. 1-1 pitch. This one's hit towards the right side off the glove of Mannon. And here comes Poss in to score on an RBI infield single for Jason Leone. Power take the lead 2-1. So that'll bring up Noah Blythe.
He is 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to the right fielder in his first trip up. Swung really under the pitch that he saw. Flew it out to deep right field.
First pitch to Blythe this time, low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to put a rally together and put up a few here in the third inning with Leone at first and just 1 down. Curatello set. Leone starts, then stops that pitch low. 2-0 to Blythe.
Blythe showing good plate discipline, not swinging at any bad pitches so far.
Curatello shakes once and then says yes to the second one. He's set for the 2-0. Pickoff attempt, Leone back in, standing up. Blythe trying to keep a rally going here with just 1 out. He's got a good hitter's count, 2-0. 2-0 pitch to him. This one, line, right center field, going back on it is Cabada. He'll make the catch. And Leone retreats to first. A lot of loud outs for the Power here in the early goings.
Yeah, just swinging under that one again, getting it into deep right field. If his bat had come through the zone a little higher, maybe rolled the wrist up just a little more, that one could have been over on the turf field.
See Blythe's frustration of that one on another hard hit that's just an out. Always frustrating for hitters. And that's why even the best hitters get out about 7 times out of 10. It's a tough game for a hitter. Groves, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI single, takes the first pitch there. Outside for a 1-0 count. 2 down now in the bottom of the third. Power lead 2-1. Jason Leone with the RBI infield single leads off first. 1-0 pitch. That one a strike on the outside half. 1-1. Curatolo has his pitch. 1-1, up and away, 2-1. Another good hitter's count here for Groves. Line one into left center field for that RBI single back in the first inning. Put his RBI total up to 17 on the year, second just behind Noah Blythe at 22. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big hack there. Missed it though. 2-2's the count. Even.
Groves' first trip to the plate, he singled on a well-hit ball out into left field, making really good contact and a 2-2 count.
Leone takes off. 2-2. This one's lined hard into center field. Going over. That one's not going to drop. It's going to drop. Leone sent around third. He will score, and Michael Groves now taking off towards third. The ball got away. Dives in head first. He's safe. A double and an RBI for Michael Groves. Then he moves up to third on a bad throw, and the Power lead 3-1, looking for more.
Manuel Dean stepping in here, 0 for 1 on the day. Flown out to the second baseman as that one's in there for a called strike one, 0-1 with 2 away, no one on. 1 man on.
That man's Groves just 90 feet away. If Dean can get a base hit here, give them another power run. Swing and a miss at that one, quickly 0-2.
Dean is letting the barrel of the bat sit well below his wrist when he comes through the zone. Swinging well under that one.
0-2 pitch. That one's outside. Schumacher had to reach way across his body to catch that one. Makes it a 1-2 count. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. A couple across already for the Powers. They lead 3-1. Groves standing down at third. 1-2 pitch to Dean. Breaks his bat on a foul ball. Well, he stays alive in the count, but he's got to get himself a new bat.
Yeah, gonna need to get a new piece of lumber after breaking a piece off of that one. A good swing from him, but an even better pitch from Caratulo to get him to chop at it. But with a new piece of lumber, he'll be ready to step back in with 2 away and a runner just 90 feet away.
See if he can drive Groves in and keep the rally going. 1-2 pitch from Curatolo. This one fouled off again by Dean. He's battling here.
Every time Dean makes contact, I'm going to guess and say that the exit velocity is 95 and above. He hits the fire out of every ball he makes contact with.
Curatolo looks in for yet another 1-2 sign. Dean's been battling. Another pitch. This one foul off again, just to the right of the press box, and Dean's not going away. Groves at third after an RBI double. He's got 2 RBI tonight. And he moved up to third on that bad throw during that same play. 90 feet away from scoring, but there's 2 outs. 1-2 count on Emmanuel Dean. The pitch from Curatolo. Inside, maybe a little up. 2-2.
Good take from Dean on that one, evening the count right back up at 2.
Curatolo gets his sign from Schumacher. 2-2 pitch to Dean. This one Popped out of play again. Really, really good battle going here between Emmanuel Dean and Michael Curazzolo. Dean spoiling everything, waiting for that pitch that he can hurt over the middle of the plate. The more pitches you make a pitcher throw, the more susceptible they are to giving you that cookie. Let's see if he can get one. Another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Curazzolo got him. No. He foul tipped it, and it couldn't be squeezed by Schumacher, so Dean continues to stay alive.
Dean getting himself a chance to live and fight another pitch after just kind of fouling that one off a tad.
Barely able to get a piece, and the catcher, Schumacher, couldn't squeeze it. A new breath at life for this at-bat. Still 2-2. Curazzolo looks in. Shakes a couple times, has his sign. 2-2 to Dean. That's low. Make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here. And a runner down at third base. That's Michael Groves. Gamble on deck if it can be extended. 3-2 payoff pitch. This one fouled off again.
So a very long at-bat for Emmanuel Dean, showing what coaches like to see. He's battling this pitcher. One of them's going to have to give eventually. Curazzolo looking for the punch-out pitch, but Dean looking to get on base.
No matter the outcome here for Dean, how it finishes, this has been a wonderful at-bat. Payoff pitch again. This one flown out into center field. Now drifts over to the right. Cabada underneath it, and he'll make the catch. The Bucs get out of the inning, but the Power take the lead with a couple. They now lead 3-1 as we head to the 4th, right here on the Power Baseball Network.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Like your bacon
Say it. Steady.
ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Julian Orozco back out for his 4th inning of work after a couple of scoreless innings in a row after giving up 1 in the first. Face off here against Dylan Schumacher. First pitch, low for ball 1. Zach Reynolds and Austin Stokes here with you on the Power Baseball Network, bringing you the action. Power lead 3-1 as we enter this top of the 4th.
Julian Orozco's 54th pitch of the night on its way.
And it's a breaking ball in there for a strike on the low outside corner. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He now sits at about 66% strikes. Good numbers.
1-1 to Schumacher here. That's low and outside. It'll be 2-1. Schumacher ahead in the count. Groves over at first base for the Power, having a great day at the plate already. 2 for 2 and a couple of RBI. 2-1 pitch from Orozco. Up and away to Schumacher. 3 balls, 1 strike. Orozco just 3 walks all year to this point, trying to avoid a 4th here. Schumacher in the driver's seat. 3-1. Fouled, straight back, make it full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. See if Orozco can battle all the way back here. Down 3-1 to get his man. Kicks and deals the 3-2 payoff pitch. Just got a piece to Schumacher to stay alive.
Orozco nearing his 60th pitch in just 3 innings of work. Looking to make it 3 1/3 here, but gonna have to get his outs on fewer pitches if he wants to go long in this one.
Had a taxing first inning. Another 3-2 payoff pitch to Schumacher. Swing and a miss. Orozco got his man.
So we'll set down the first batter of the inning on strikeouts. Tucker Beal, 1 for 1 on the day. He singled on a hard hit ground ball back up the middle in his last trip.
Yeah, Leone ranged over, couldn't make the throw. Beal too fast and hit that one right up the middle. See what he does this time. First pitch swinging and taps it foul towards the power dugout. Dalton Thomas scoops it up over there. 0-1. And Beal steps back in the batter's box now, the shortstop for Inland Valley. Hitting from the right side, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just a little low, 1-1.
Good 0-1 pitch there. A lot of guys would have swung, especially coming off making contact on the first fastball. Nevertheless, a good pitch.
1-1 to the Bucs shortstop Beal. And breaking ball, same spot, but a little bit more up, so he found the zone that time, 1-2. So much break on that curveball from Orozco. 1-2 to Beal. This one, hard hit. Priest diving stop, can't quite make it. Get through into center field, so Beal 2 for 2 on the day. With a couple of hard hit ground balls up the middle.
Kabata 0 for 1. Orozco looking to make it 0 for 2 as Beal is on with his second really good hit of the day, smacking both of the hits he's seen into the outfield, both back up the middle, so that shows he's on time with everything. Just maybe a little on the upper half of the baseball.
Left-handed hitter Kabata here, the right fielder. Scores to bunt, bunts it, but foul, 0-1.
Cole Abrams making a quick read of the bunt and crashing in. He would have been right there to field that one had that gotten down fair.
1 down and a runner on. Bucs trying to manufacture something here. We'll see if he scores to bunt again. Not bunting this time. Tapped up the middle. Abrams across. Picks it out. Throws across from the mound. What a play from Cole Abrams for out number 2. Looking like Nolan Arenado on that one, showing off the cannon and the range.
Really good read on the ball off the bat, coming in right where he needed to fire it across the diamond. This is a guy we haven't seen play third very much this season, but what he's done so far has been fantastic.
So 2 down and a runner on at second. That's Tucker Beal. The hitter now is Michael McQueen. That one picked out of the dirt by Poss, so 1 ball, no strikes.
McQueen still technically 0-0 on the day. He reached on a walk in his last trip.
It's ahead 1-0 here against Julian Orozco. The 1-0 pitch is fouled out into Sunrise Park in right field.
McQueen made really good contact there. Just a little out in front. Gonna need to straighten that one out. That was hot coming off the bat. Had a lot of distance on it, but just not in the right direction.
Orozco checks on Beal. He's back in safely. He had a big lead out there. Orozco gonna keep an eye on him, but he's got 2 outs here. Just got to focus on McQueen at the dish. He's got a 1-1 count. The 1-1 to McQueen. Breaking ball in there for a strike on the outer half. 1-2.
Locating it well there. That started out of the zone, but found its break late. So a good snap of the wrist from Orozco to get himself back in 1-2.
Sometimes it seems like Orozco can spot up his curveball better than his fastball, which is rare for pitchers. Checks on Beal. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off into the netting. They'll do it again.
Beal had a really aggressive lead. I mean, by the time that was off the bat, he was halfway between second and third. We saw Orozco look back when he started to get that secondary break. Surprised there was no inside move back to Priest to get him out. Maybe caught in a rundown.
Priest playing really close to the bag right here. Now he'll return to normal second base depth. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off to Sunrise Park again. Good battle going here between McQueen and Orozco. Trying to take a page out of Emmanuel Dean's book, perhaps.
Making a long at-bat. That's going to wear down Orozco. Orozco now at 70 pitches through just 3 2/3 inning.
Can he make it 4 even? The 1-2 pitch. Just up and outside. 2-2. Went back to the fastball there. He was using a lot early, a lot more curveballs the last couple of innings. 2 outs here. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again down the right field line.
Orozco now at 20 pitches even in this inning, and even 70% of which have been in the zone.
Trying to get McQueen here and send it back to the power bats that have scored a couple last half inning. Orozco asks Paz to go through the signs again, now has it. 2-2 pitch. Ring him up on the inside corner with the breaking ball. Orozco, a third straight scoreless inning. Let's see if the power bats can add on. They lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
It's time to step away from the sofa and get back to the world you love, the world of Agua Caliente. So get ready to rediscover that winning feeling again at Agua Caliente Casinos.
When it comes to air conditioning and heating questions, Desert Air has the answers. Like, did you know it is recommended that you change your filters every 6 months to keep your air as clean as possible? And do you know it's important to service your system at least twice a year to keep it running optimally, especially here in our extreme desert conditions? Desert Air knows. And with a team of experienced and factory-trained technicians, we are here to help with all your air conditioning and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Bottom 4 now, power lead 3-1. Curatello back out for the Bucs. He's been pretty solid, but been tagged for a few. He'll be greeted by, I'd say, Gamble. It's Gamble, Priest, and Kirkland do up this inning, 6, 7, 8. See what they can do against Curatello.
Gamble 0 for 1 with a strikeout that he did not agree with in his last trip. Curatello, 50th pitch on the way.
First pitch to Gamble is outside, no doubt about that one. It's 1-0. There's an outside fastball that caught Gamble staring last time. The 1-0 to him. Another one outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
Good idea from Curatello not to throw inside on a hitter like Tate Gamble. He's got a bat and he's got speed. He can fly around the base paths if he needs to.
2-0 pitch. That one drove down the right field line. It's got the distance, but is well foul. And you just mentioned don't throw it inside, and Gamble turned on that one in a hurry, just a little out in front. Make it 2-1 now. I bet you Curatello doesn't go back inside like that. At least not on purpose. The 2-1 to Gamble. He did. This one's turned down the right field line again. Again, foul. That one more of a line shot. So now it's 2-2.
Some good hitting from him here. I mean, Zach, he is absolutely roping the ball. I thought for sure that first foul ball was going to be hit back onto the turf field. Maybe the wind caught that at the last minute.
2-2 to Gamble. Inside again, this one well inside for a ball. Make it full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind picking up here a bit at Palm Springs Stadium. Curatello has his sign. 3-2, payoff pitch. Gamble swings, hits this one far down the right field line. Another home run distance that's well foul. That one cleared out towards that parking lot back there. Curatello is playing with fire here.
I mean, that had to be near 390 when it hit the ground. If he can straighten that one out, get a little more behind the ball, sit back, let it travel, that's going to go a long way.
3-2 payoff pitch again. This one lined and into right field for a base hit. Gamble all over Curatello that at bat and gets himself a single for all his hard work. Gamble does have some speed. We'll see if he uses it on the base paths. As Tyler Priest comes up to the plate.
Priest nothing for nothing so far today. He was plunked in the hip in his first trip up.
Nobody out. Gamble at first. Priest at the dish. First pitch tapped foul from Priest. 0-1 working against Michael Curatello. Some action in the Bucs bullpen. Gamble leads off first, held on by Mannon. 0-1 to Priest. Breaking ball tapped up the middle. Curatello has it himself. He'll throw to second for 1. Throw across from Beal, and he is out a double play, and Gamble's leadoff hit erased. And all of a sudden, there's 2 down for Mark Kirkland.
An unusual double play there, the old 1-4-3. That'll put 2 outs on the board, and he's going to look to set down Kirkland, get those Buck bats back up at the dish, see if they can't narrow this one down a little bit as we move into the middle innings.
Curatello back from the windup, pitches to Kirkland. Swing and a miss at that first one. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 to the Cal Baptist first baseman and outfielder playing outfield today. Misses low and away. It's evened up 1-1. Next one misses in the same spot, low and away, so Kirkland ahead here. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1, that one low and inside, and Kirkland in the driver's seat. 3 balls, 1 strike. I'd like to see him turn on one like Gamble was doing, but keep it fair this time.
Yeah, fantastic hitters count for him. If it's anywhere over the heart of the plate, he's going to put a real hurting on it.
3-1 pitch. And a breaking ball called a strike on the outside corner. Kirkland was ready to take his base. Instead, it's run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nick Poss on deck. 2 down here. Bottom 4. The 3-2 payoff pitch. And that one's outside. Kirkland will take his base for real this time. And a 2-out base runner for the power and Nick Poss.
So that'll bring up Poss, who singled on a hard-hit ground ball over to the third baseman. Now Rodriguez had a chance to make a fantastic play, a sliding catch, just not able to throw it over in time.
Poss eventually came around to score on a Jason Leone infield single. See what he can do with 2 outs here. First pitch. Pops this one up, left side. Beal, the shortstop, right behind the second base bag, and he'll make the catch. So nothing going for the power in this one. A couple of hits, but that's all. They still lead, though, 3-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. Stay tuned with Zach Reynolds and Austin Stokes right here on the Power Baseball Network.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the Caliente place to play.
Top of the 5th now, and Julian Orozco back out there trying to get a full 5 in. Power lead 3-1 here.
Orozco 73 pitches through 4 innings. Looks like we might have somebody up and moving out in the power bullpen. A good decision as he's getting really up there in the pitch count.
Waiting on Nick Poss, who made that last out, to get his. It'll be Adam Arroyo to lead things off, and then back to the top of the order for the Bucs.
Arroyo, the 9-hole hitter, sat down on the backwards K his first trip up. Going to look to change his fortune here, but that'll be tough to do against a guy like Orozco.
And so Arroyo, the DH, will step in. Orozco, 3 straight scoreless innings after allowing 1 in the first, looking for a 4th straight scoreless here. First pitch to Arroyo, line towards second, and Tyler Priest makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, a quick way to get an out and also keep that pitch count low. That'll bring up the 0 for 2, Benjamin Carter. He has grounded out twice, reached on an error in his first trip.
And he came around to score the only run for the Bucs so far. Scores to bunt, pulls back. It's a strike on the inside corner anyway, 0-1. Tough to score to bunt on a fastball that's around 88 to 92 from Orozco. The 0-1 here. Breaking ball turns him away and just inside. 1-1. One pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So he's ahead now. That's Carter. 2 balls, 1 strike for the Bucs second baseman. Two-one pitch. That one's up high. Make it 3 balls, 1 strike. Orozco getting a little errant here.
Orozco mixing up the release points, trying to find one that maybe feels better. Going to need to release that ball out in front, keep the fastball down.
3-1 to Benjamin Carter. And that one's low, and Orozco gives up a rare walk there, and Carter with some speeds on the base pass.
His 5th walk of the season right there, 2 of which have come in this game. Noah Rodriguez stands in 1 for 2, singled on a hard ground ball to right field, and then got into a 3 unassisted in his last time.
Poss out to have a word with Orozco. Now he'll return behind the dish. 1 down. No doubt going to try to turn 2 here maybe. Rodriguez can run well though. It'd be hard to turn 1, but they'll see what they can do. I expect a lot of pitches low in the zone here. First pitch, this one up the middle, ground ball, and that one gets through to center field. Carter heading for third. Throw from center from Blythe is up high. Throw to second from Abrams, and they get him at second. Heads up play from Cole Abrams and shows off the arm to get Rodriguez trying to get greedy, taking second on the throw from Blythe to third.
A fantastic read from Abrams to know to get the ball back over to second base. An unusual way to get the second out, but it will come regardless as Santa Maria steps in. He's 0 for 2.
So 2 down, but a runner at third base. That's Benjamin Carter. Orozco just trying to get through his 5th inning here. First pitch to Santa Maria, low and inside, 1 ball, no strikes. That one misses low as well, so it's 2-0.
Thought that might have had a chance at getting into the zone, maybe just missing a little bit under there. Got a lot of late break on everything he throws.
Two over to Santa Maria is just a little outside, so Orozco finding himself in a rare 3 ball, no strike count. Almost always gets at least the 1 strike on somebody. See if he can find the zone here. Runner at third, 2 down. 3-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. It's 3-1.
Good way to get himself back into the count. Make it 3-1.
Looks into pause for the 3-1 sign. Has it come set. 3-1 to Santa Maria. This one popped out of play into the stands on the third base side, and he's back in it. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if he can work around it here. 2 down, top of the 5th. 3-2 payoff pitch in the dirt. Santa Maria works a walk, so there'll be runners at the corners with 2 down. Julian Tellez has been warming for the power in the bullpen. Looks like Coach Casey Dill gonna stick with Orozco here for that 1 last out. Be against the first baseman, Charlie Mannon, big tall lefty.
Mannon 0 for 2 on the day. Gonna look to get on board here after the walk.
That one's low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Orozco clearly a little bit gassed here trying to find the strike zone. .87 pitches now for Orozco. The 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0.
Yeah, this will surely be his last inning of work as he nears the 80 pitch mark. Looks like Reed Santos, the pitching coach for the Power, is going to come on out and have a word with Orozco. Maybe try and rein him in, give him a breather. Maybe try and devise a plan.
So valuable for the Power to have a guy like Reed Santos on the coaching staff, a guy that played professional ball all the way to the AAA level. He's got a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge to share with these guys. He's trying to do that here with Orozco. And like always, Reed Santos quick and to the point. We'll see if it works here. And Mannon will step back in now with a 2-0 count. Orozco looks into pass for the sign. Has it, checks the runners at the corners. 2-0. This one flown out into center field. Blythe can't find the ball. He's going back on it. That one's going to be over his head. 1 run in. Here comes another. He'll score easily. Going for third. The throw from Leon to Abrams. Tag. He's out. The Bucs tie it up at 3-3, but the throw from Blythe to Abrams, or Blythe to Leon to Abrams, cuts him down at third. We got a brand new ball game. It's 3-3. Power try to take the lead right back when we come back on the Power Baseball Network.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley,
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Like, your, bacon,
Say it. Steady.
ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
New pitcher on the mound for the Bucs. That is number 27, Manny Lopez. And he'll face off against the UNC Asheville infielder Cole Abrams. Leading things off here for the Power as they try to take the lead back after they got tied up on a hit from Charlie Manning.
Yeah, we're in a brand new ball game in the middle innings here. The Power bats are going to need to come out.
This one's popped up right side, and Manning will put it away. One pitch, one out for Manny Lopez.
They'll need to come out firing here. They can't take a while to get runs on the board. Every at-bat, they need to have the goal of get on base. You can't waste pitches. You can't decide beforehand if you're going to take. You have to be productive. Jason Leon's going to need to have another solid at-bat. He's 1 for 1, plunked and then singled on a ground ball to second.
I was able to drive in a run. 3-3 tie here, one out, bottom of the fifth. First pitch from Lopez to Leon. Here's a breaking ball in there for a strike. That looked like something we see from Orozco quite often.
Lopez coming right after him with the breaking ball there. Good idea.
0-1 on Leon. Pitch from Lopez. This one swung on, hit hard into left field. That one is foul. Turned and burned did Leon there, but couldn't keep it fair. It's 0-2.
Just barely foul, curving maybe a foot or two to the left of that foul line. Making really good contact way out in front and smoking that ball down the left field line.
See if he can make an in-mat adjustment here and stay back on that one. Took the first breaking ball for a strike, turned on that one. We'll see if he gets another, or after seeing it get hit hard, if Lopez shies away from it. 0-2 pitch. Another breaking ball. This one turned on again, but this one well foul again. Still 0-2, but Leon battles.
Leon generating a lot of power from his front leg, really throwing that waist into every pitch and generating a lot of power on the turn, throwing his front half of his body into the ball.
0-2 pitch. This one hit hard, diving stop. Bill has it, gets up, throws across the diamond, and it can't be picked out. Leon going to return to first base. Has an infield single there. Throw got away, but no damage done. So Leon at first. Here comes Noah Blythe, 1 on, 1 out. What an effort by Tucker Beal to stop that ball from getting into the outfield.
Yeah, putting his body on the line in order to stop that from being anything worse than a single.
First pitch to Leon. Check swing. Said he didn't go, so it's a 1 ball, no strike count. Leon has a stolen base today, leads the team with 11. See if he does any more running, trying to get in the scoring position here in the middle innings. Not going here. 1-0 pitch up high. 2-0 to Blythe. Blythe has flown out twice on a couple of hard hit balls that has nothing to show for so far. He's got another good hitter's count here. 2-0 pitch. That one's low, and Blythe way ahead here. 3 balls, no strikes. Green light or no, Austin?
You know, at this point in the game, when you need runs, you've got a runner on. Absolutely green light. If you can hit it, put some lumber on it.
3-0 pitch. And no need to swing at that one. It's in the other batter's box, so Blythe works a 4-pitch walk from Lopez, and now there's 2 on, just 1 out, and the catcher Schumacher going to go have a
So
word with
Michael
his pitcher.
Groves will come up now. He's got a chance to really get the lead here. He's got a double and a single, both out to left field. An opposite field hitter, that means that he's letting the ball travel on him before he commits to the swing. Going to look to continue that at this at-bat.
Each of his at-bats, he's had a hit and an RBI, and he's got a chance for more of that here. You can see the left fielder now out there for them at Santa Maria, shading him a lot more towards that left center gap. Now he'll straighten up a bit out there, but Groves has shown the opposite field power today. 2 for 2. 2 on, just 1 out. Leon dancing around at second. Lopez gives him a look, fires home to Groves. This one foul down the first base line, just to the foul side of the first base bag.
Jamming him up on that was Lopez. I'm sure that didn't feel too good off the bat on the hands of Groves. Getting a good fastball well inside. Little late run on that one. Jamming him down on the first base foul line.
So an 0-1 count on the UNC Asheville first baseman, Michael Groves. Leon at second, Blythe at first. 0-1 from Lopez, outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. We've seen Groves go opposite field today, but we have also seen pull side power from him. He's got a home run on the year into right center field that was an absolute moonshot. Been really heating it up the last few weeks of the season. 1-1. Breaking ball hit towards first, fielded by Manning, who thought about second. Instead, he'll just take the 1 out at first. So 2 down in the inning, but 2 in scoring position now for the Power.
Good idea for him to just handle it himself at first, not try and turn 2. Noah Blythe is speedy. The throw wouldn't have been there. So good just to take the guaranteed out at first. But Dean will step in with 2 runners in scoring position.
Had an amazing at-bat his last time. It ended up flying out, but made him throw, the starter that is, Curzillo, made him throw 10-plus pitches. First pitch to Dean this time, up the middle and snagged by Lopez. He'll flip on the first. A nice look what I got play there to get out of it. We're still tied up at 3. We got a great game here on the Power Baseball Network. Don't go anywhere. We're heading to the top of the 6th.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley. and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on. Because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
And Julian Tejas on the mound now for Julian Orozco. Orozco got through 5 innings and gave up a few. It's tied 3-3. He'll not get the win, but he won't get a loss either. Did his job to keep the power in it. And now it's Orozco's job to keep it right where it is and let the power have a shot at taking the lead.
Tejas gonna look to not give up too many hits here. Make sure that it stays at a tie ball game. Keep the Bucs right at 3 as we move into the later innings.
He'll be greeted by the catcher, Dylan Schumacher. First pitch from Tejas, a strike. No, just low. 1-0.
Umpire changing his mind, coming up to signal the strike.
.0 from Tejas. That one fouled back for a 1-1 count. Schumacher, big guy, 6'1", 205 pounds, catching today. Can play some third base as well.
Tejas not appearing in too many games in the middle to later half of the season.
1-1, a breaking ball that misses. It's 2-1.
Just showing up, and this is his 4th appearance. They've kept him in the bullpen for the most part, but they're going to let him go today.
2-1 count on Schumacher here. The pitch from Tejas, line hard into left center field. That one's going to get down. Blythe chasing it down, fields it. Schumacher will have a double easily here. Strong throw from Blythe makes it a lot closer than I would ever expect, but a double for Schumacher nonetheless.
Blythe has really been showing off the cannon from center field today, making some fantastic throws, throwing a couple batters out, trying to turn 2 into 3. Tucker Beal, who's standing in now 2 for 2, singled twice, both to the outfield.
He's been putting them right back up the middle, right back where they came from. That's a sign of a hitter that's seeing the ball really well and on time with pitches. He's got a runner at second, nobody out here. He squares the bunt, bunts back to Tejas. He'll field it, flip on to first. 1 down, and that go-ahead run. That Schumacher moves up to third base. Really good baseball there from Tucker Beal and the Bucs.
So with Schumacher just 90 feet away, they're going to need to sit Cabada right back down. If anything's hitting to the outfield, you hope it's to Blythe so he can really show off that arm and get him tagging up, heading for home, if they even try to test it.
Infield drawn, not completely in, but a little bit in here. First pitch to Cabada. This one's line in the right field. Kirkland has a cannon too. He catches it. Runner tags. Throw home. At the plate and not in time. Good throw from Kirkland, but couldn't quite get Schumacher, and the Bucs take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, had that had just a couple more feet on it, we would be heading to the bottom of this inning. But the Bucs are going to take a late lead on the power here as it's 4-3.
2 down now here in the top of the 6th, and Beal did his job with the bunt. And Cabada did his job hooking one into right field. Kirkland made it close, but no cigar. 2 down now, and the base is empty for Michael McQueen. First pitch from Tejas, in there for a strike.
We've only seen the power down after the 5th inning twice, lost the first one, and then brought it back in a close all-star matchup against the PSCL.
0-1 from Tejas to McQueen. That one, a strike on the inside corner, 0-2. Kyle Mosley is starting to get warm in a hurry in the power bullpen. Hopefully Tejas can shut it down right here. 0-2 on McQueen. Tellez long look has it assigned now from Nick Poss. 0-2 to McQueen. This one fouled back. McQueen, the center fielder, standing straight up, bat on the shoulder. Oh, 2 from Tellez. Skips in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably for the best that there were no runners on for that. That bounced a mile in the air. Could have easily gotten a runner moved up a couple feet.
One and 2 now. Tellez set. The pitch to McQueen. Ring him up on the outside corner. Tellez gets out of it, but the Bucs, with some manufacture and some small ball, take the lead. It's 4-3. Power try to answer when we come back.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah. Whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Manny Lopez back out for his second inning of work for Inland Valley, and he's got the lead now, 4-3. Leadoff double, a bunt, a sac fly. That got it done for Inland Valley. We'll see what the Power can do here. Tate Gamble leads off. He's got a single today and a couple of foul ball home runs.
Yeah, if he hangs a curveball to Tate Gamble, you can just count it as over. I mean, he makes a hell of a contact every time he gets the bat on it, drives it anywhere he wants. Home run distance, maybe just not a home run caliber swing. Unable to get it in play. If he can let it travel on him a little more, that's going to be hit a long way.
First pitch to him here from Manny Lopez. That's a breaking ball. He takes it for a strike, 0-1. A lot of curveballs from Lopez. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Another one. Strike on the outside corner that time, 0-2.
Gamble a little reluctant to get the bat off of his shoulders here. Going to need to put a good swing on it, especially when you're down by 1 in the late innings.
Lopez gets his sign. 0-2 pitch to Tate Gamble. That one's low in the dirt. 1-2 now. Bottom of the sixth inning here. Nobody out. 4-3 lead for the Inland Valley Bucs. Gamble at the dish. Priest on deck. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside. Gamble evens it back up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gamble clawing his way back after being down 0-2, maybe trying to get on with a walk.
Two pitch from Lopez. This one turned on foul. Gamble stays alive, making Lopez throw a ton of pitches here.
Not a stellar idea to swing at that one. That would have been a ball inside. He jammed him up well. A good pitch from Lopez. Count remains 2-2 for Gamble.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Ring him up on the outside corner, and Gamble can't believe it. He's rung up twice on outside pitches he thought were balls. That's out number one of the inning. Here comes Tyler Preece.
Preece 0 for 1 on the day, batting in the 7th spot. He was hit by a pitch and then grounded into a double play back up the middle.
First pitch to him here from Lopez. Pops this one up to the right side of second base, and coming in, the second baseman Carter makes the play. 2 outs. So to bring up Mark Kirkland now.
Mark Kirkland's been putting a good swing on the pitches in the zone that he's seen. Still 0 for 1, looking for a big hit to bust this one open.
Hit a hard line drive for an out to left field his last time. First pitch, breaking ball outside from Lopez. 1 ball, no strikes. Kirkland, the lefty, with an open stance. The 1-0 pitch to him. Fouls this one off towards the parking lot. It's evened up. The 1-1 pitch now from Lopez. It's that foul towards the Bucs dugout. It's now 1-2. Lopez ahead in the count. One-two pitch from Lopez to Kirkland. This one lined hard and through for a base hit right in between first and second base. And 2-out hit for Kirkland and the power. We'll see if they can get a rally going.
So with 2 outs here and Nick Poss up at the plate, he's gonna have to get a good pitch and drive something if he wants to get back into this one. Kirkland finally getting his stride today, roping that ball out into right field through the gap. Poss gonna look to follow suit.
So 1 on, that's Kirkland at first, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch to Poss. Low, ball 1. The UC Riverside catcher digs in here. Face off against Manny Lopez. 1-0. Breaking ball low, 2-0.
Good pitch decision from Lopez there, trying to get him to reach out, throw his hands, miss, or make a dribbler ground ball to get him a good, maybe force out at second or just go to first with it.
The 2-0. That one is outside, and 3-0. Poss working a good at-bat here, not expanding his zone. Top of the order with Cole Abrams due up next. Kirkland leads off first, 3-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike.
With a 3-1 count here, Poss is going to look for something to really drive into the outfield. Maybe put Kirkland around the horn on third.
Kirkland can run for a big guy. 3-1 pitch. This one fouled, straight back, good cut, just missed it. Runs it full. Kirkland will be off with the next pitch.
That one had a lot of rotation coming off the bat. You saw it tail a little towards the first base dugout. If he'd put that one into play, that could have been real trouble for a defensive player getting a read on it, as that would have taken a wild path.
3-2, payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Lopez got him. Bucs still with the lead, 4-3. Lopez shuts it down. They look to add insurance in the top half of the 7th. The Power look to shut them down and get back to the bats. This one's going right down the wire. Stay tuned on the Power Baseball Network.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
When it comes to air conditioning and heating questions, Desert Air has the answers. Like, did you know it is recommended that you change your filters every 6 months to keep your air as clean as possible? And do you know it's important to service your system at least twice a year to keep it running optimally, especially here in our extreme desert conditions? Desert Air knows. And with a team of experienced and factory-trained technicians, we are here to help with all your air conditioning and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Kyle Mosley on to shut things down for the Power as they're down 1 run to the Inland Valley Bucs. Trying to keep it right there and get back to the bats. Power have out-hit Inland Valley right now, 7-6, but a couple of errors for the Power, 3 to be exactive, proven costly. It's going to be Adam Arroyo at the bottom of the lineup for the Bucs, leading off here. Then it's back to the top with Carter and Rodriguez. Let's see what the Pitt Panther Kyle Mosley can do. He's been good this season. Really good, in fact. A 1.51 ERA. 34 strikeouts to just 8 walks in 23 2/3 innings. First pitch this time buzzes the tower and makes Arroyo look like Neo from the Matrix there, trying to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah, Mosley out of Pittsburgh really showing the velocity there. Not a bad way an old school way to set the tone, going way up and in.
1-1, and that one gets him to swing. Tried to check it. No good at doing that. It's 1-1. The 1-1's popped up right side. Groves will give it a look, but that's going to get out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good 1-2 count for Mosley, making quick work, just 3 pitches being thrown. Good night from him in just his early outing.
Mosley working with a pace hitter set on the mound already. 1-2 pitch to Arroyo. That one's up high, 2-2. Pretty much just fastballs so far to Arroyo. Not seen that big sweeper yet. Even 2-2 pitch to Adam Arroyo, and there's the sweeper. Popped up behind the dish. Poss gives it a chase. That's going to get out of play as well. Remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A good cut there to keep the at-bat alive. Mosley looking for the big pitch with this one.
Mosley has a sign from Poss. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him with the fastball for out number 1. Mosley has the best velocity on the team at times. Has hit 94 once or twice this season.
Yeah, he's really able to reach back, and what's unique about his velocity is no matter how much he's getting on the pitch, he's still able to control it and get it in the strike zone, which is something you don't see very often.
Benjamin's Carter scores the bunt, pulls back, and that one misses. 1-0. Mascot Rocky not happy with the bunt attempt there from Carter, giving him a thumbs down.
Rocky getting himself involved in this one. Always love to see it.
Trying to get the crowd going. Just a one-run game here in the 7th, getting late. The 1-0, fouled back, 1-1. Carter steps back in now. 1-1 from Kyle Mosley. Line and pass to the diving Groves. That's fair inside the first base bag. Carter can run. Digging for second. He's there standing up with a one-out double.
Kirkland looking to rear back and throw him out. A really good hard hit off the bat of Benjamin Carter laying out was Michael Groves, poking that way down the line near the corner.
Sometimes the fast velocity works against you, kind of did there. He was way late on that pitch, but because of it, got a double down into the corner down the right field line. He's just able to keep it fair. So he'll be at second. That's Carter. Noah Rodriguez steps in here. Bucs looking for insurance. Poss going to call time and go through the signs again with Mosley. Benjamin Carter leads off second. One out here, top 7. Bucs already lead 4-3. That's a strike on the outside corner. You can't spot that one up any better, especially with that kind of velocity. That's right on the low and away black. Oh, 1 on Rodriguez, the third baseman now. This one's tapped towards first. Groves takes it fairly and steps on the bag. And they'll call it foul, actually. It looked like he got that in fair territory, but home plate umpire calls it foul, so it's just 0-2 now on Rodriguez.
Still a good situation for him. You're up 0-2 if you're Mosley. Just needing one good pitch, and you're going to look to get that one back on the next batter.
Mosley ahead here, 0-2. That one lined hard but way foul. Still 0-2. One down here. And a runner at second. 0-2 count on Rodriguez. Mosley trying to slam the door. Keep it as close as possible for the power bats. Here in the late innings. 0-2 pitch. Just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He really generated some velocity, maybe a little upset about the foul ball call. Gonna go right back at him here.
Has a sign from Poss, come set. Checks the runner, 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, the slider outside, evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good at bat from Rodriguez here. 2-2 pitch from Mosley. Ring him up. The slider ends up in the strike zone. Backed up on him. 2 down.
There's the strike call he was looking for. Getting the second out of the inning.
So that'll bring up Nico Santamaria with 2 outs and a runner at second. That's Benjamin Carter, who had the double into the right field corner. Mosley trying to avoid any damage from that. First pitch to Santamaria, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Mosley not being able to control the slider a ton yet, but that fastball is working good for him. Oh, 1 to Santamaria. Swing and a miss. Blew that one right by him, too. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Mosley gets him on 3 straight fastballs and works around the double. Hopefully that can be some momentum for the power bats. They're down 4-3. They try to tie it up and maybe even take the lead as we go stretching here on the Power Baseball Network.
It's one thing to be honored as an esteemed Forbes Award another to be honored 3 years in a row. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage is proud to once again be the recipient of the Forbes 4-Star Award for both our extraordinary hotel and the steakhouse, and Forbes' highest honor, the prestigious 5-Star Award for Sunstone Spa. Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, your 5-star escape.
Girl, you know that there's one thing that I love, but it's not you I'm thinking of. I want the ultimate cheeseburger. Break it down. Cheese meat, cheese meat, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy. This Jack won't make it till you order it.
Girls love this. Our target is men. What's a target?
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our...
Top of the order for the Power, down 4-3. Bottom of the 7th inning. Time for a rally here. If there ever was one, it's now.
A good opportunity for him. You've got the top of your lineup in. 1, 2, 3, the best chance for you to get some runs on the board.
Lopez back out there, 3rd inning of work for Inland Valley. First pitch to Abrams. Inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Zach Reynolds and Austin Stokes here with you on the call for this great game between the Power and Bucs. Been back and forth all game. Upper hand to the Bucs right now. Power trying to change that. 1-0 from Lopez to Abrams. Strike on the inner half. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a 1-1 count for him here. A good opportunity to get a good pitch and drive it somewhere.
Abrams takes that one, a breaking ball for a strike on the outside corner. Lopez ahead. Leon in the on-deck circle. Blythe to follow. But first it's Abrams. 1-2 pitch to him. Taps that one, just barely gets a piece and fouls it off to stay alive.
With a 1-2 count, Lopez going to look to find the put-away pitch. Abrams knows that the fastball's probably coming here. I doubt that he's going to try and break off a breaking ball, trying to work quickly. Not risk giving up any bad pitches. The more pitches you throw, the more susceptible you are.
1-2 pitch. It's a breaker. Line hard into center field. Going back on it. And now camping underneath it and making the catch is Michael McQueen. Abrams just a little underneath that one. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th, and here comes Jason Leon.
Leon 2 for 2, looking to make it 3 for 3. He was hit by a pitch back in the first, but has singled on 2 really well-hit pitches in his most recent at-bats.
That's a breaking ball that ends up behind him there. So it'll be a 1-0 count. Leon will step back in now with a 1-0 hitter's count. Pitch to Leon up high, 2-0.
A good way to get to 2-0 with only 1 away.
Lopez looks in, gets his sign from Schumacher, kicks and deals for the 2-0 to Leon. This one hitting the right center field, a fly ball towards the gap. That one's way back. That one is going to get down at the warning track. Leon flying around second. He'll put on the brakes. So Jason Leon, 3 for 3 on base 4 times, and he got a 1-out double there. And here comes the heart of the order.
He absolutely roped that one. This one's back where it needs to be. Down one of your more successful hitters, Noah Blythe at the plate. Jason Leone finally hitting his stride at the dish. With only one away, they're going to be able to tie this one up with a good hit from Noah Blythe.
Blythe trying to tie things up. Lopez set, checks Leone at second. First pitch to Blythe. Slider on the outside corner, 0-1. Groves, who's got 2 RBI today, in the on-deck circle. Long look from Lopez here. Has his sign from his catcher, Schumacher. 0-1 to Blythe. Swing and a miss, 0-2. He's not throwing a ton of fastballs. He got one there and blew it by Blythe.
Yeah, big, hearty cut at that one from Blythe. Going to need to find a better swing to put on the ball. Lopez looking to get the punch out and move it to 2 outs in the inning.
Leone with the double. Leads off second. 0-2 on Blythe. Pitch from Lopez. Blythe spoils it. That one on the outside half. Blythe thought it was too close to take, just gets the bat on it. He'll see another pitch. Still 0-2. Lopez, another long look here. Want to make sure he gets the right sign. Him and his catcher on the same page. He's set now. 0-2 to Blythe. That one's in the dirt.
Not a bad pitch from Lopez there, looking to break off a nasty, look like a slider, maybe a slurve. Still had a really nice break on it. Surprised we didn't see a chase from Blythe.
Blythe only struck out 10 times on the year. He's good with 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. This one lined up the middle. That's going to get down for a hit for Blythe. They're going to wave around Lopez. This one gets away from the center fielder, McQueen. Blythe into second. Tie game. Power tied up. It's 4-4. And Noah Blythe up at second is the go-ahead run.
A great way to trade places with him at second as Blythe gets his first hit of the night. And that'll bring up Michael Groves, who is 2 for 3 on the day. He's got a single and a double. Looking to move to 3 for 4 and continue the hot streak at the dish.
Looking for his 3rd RBI of the game. Brand new ball game again. This one's been back and forth. What a game. As Groves steps in. Noah Blythe out there at second. Smart base running to move up as that ball kicked away from Michael McQueen in center field. First pitch to Groves. Inside, this one gets away. Blythe to third, throw gets into the outfield. Blythe breaks towards home. The throw from left field from Santa Maria is high, and the Power take the lead, 5-4. Noah Blythe showing off the base running skills, and the Power take the lead.
A good way to get up here, 5-4, and turn this around on a dime. The Power taking a late inning lead, and Michael Groves is still at the plate with a good 1-0 count. They're going to look to continue to pour it on in the bottom of the 7th as they've mounted a comeback.
Just 1 out here. The 1-0 pitch to Groves. This one swung down towards first base. That's a fair ball. Kicks off of Manning, and now they call it foul. I think Groves broke his bat there. It's going to be a 1-1 count with 1 out and a new piece of lumber for Michael Groves.
Yeah, it sounded like that was off of the handle there, but still really good contact had he got a barrel on that. That would have been hit a long ways, and it would have been hit hard.
Bat betrayed him there. He's got a new one now and a 1-1 count. One pitch. Low, 2-1. Groves trying to keep the rally going and start another one really here. The Power have already taken the lead 5-4. Why not add some insurance? 2-1 pitch. This one low and skips away. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So now a good 3-1 count. It's Lopez who's unable to find the zone and get good pitches in there. I wouldn't be surprised if Groves is put on with a 1-out walk.
A couple of hard hits from Blythe, and Leon seemed to have routed him after a really good couple of innings. See if he can find it again. 3-1 pitch to Groves. That one's up high, and Groves on base for the 3rd time as he works a walk.
Yeah, a good walk from him there, showing plate discipline, as it'll be Emmanuel Dean's turn to knock him around and get himself in good position to get his first hit of the night and break out of his slump.
Dean will step in here, meeting of the minds at the mound. Schumacher will return behind the dish here after talking things over with his pitcher, Manny Lopez. Runner at first with just 1 out. That's Groves over there. Walked just moments ago. Pitch to Emmanuel Dean. Breaking ball, check swing in there for a strike. Gets away from Schumacher, and Groves is going to move into scoring position.
So we're right back where we were. A runner in scoring position with only 1 out, and Emmanuel Dean might be what really puts him over the edge and gets him a 2-run lead if he, like Noah Blythe, can trade places with Groves.
0-1 count on the big left fielder for the Power, Dean. Groves at second. Dancing around out there. Lopez checks on him, fires home. This one's nubbed into center field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Groves being rounded now. He'll be held up at third base. Runners at the corners after the Emmanuel Dean single. Still just 1 out.
And if you notice, Lopez looks a little frustrated with that one. Really pulling the ball down in a fury. Maybe looking to make the throw at home, but Groves is going to hold up, and we'll have time called as the skipper for the Bucs will head out and have a mound visit with his guys.
Well, Lopez had a really, really good couple of innings there against the Power in relief of the starter Curatolo, but Leon with a double in the right center field that was all the way to the warning track. Then Blythe with a rocket up the middle to drive him in. And that kind of routed him. Then he started throwing a couple of wild pitches that helped Blythe come around to score. And all of a sudden the Power lead 5-4, and they're threatening to add on with Groves at third, Dean at first, and Tate Gamble in the box.
Gamble has really gotten some good wood on the ball tonight. 1 for 3. Struck out looking in that at-bat where he got every single bit of the foul balls he made contact with.
Dean takes off towards second. This pitch gets to the backstop. Here comes Michael Groves. He'll score. It's 6-4 Power. And Dean moves up all the way to third base as Schumacher kind of jogged back to the ball. Didn't have much hurry on it, and Dean ran straight through on the steal attempt all the way to third base.
That'll put us at 6-4, a comfortable 2-run lead for the Power as they've continued to open this game up. And Zach, as we've seen throughout the season, where 1 Power run scores, there's usually a lot more, as we've seen 3 runs come across in this half inning.
That one pulled foul by Gamble. It's 1-1, still just 1 out with Gamble at the plate, and Emmanuel Dean's 90 feet away from being another insurance run. He's down at third base. Third baseman for the Bucs, that's Rodriguez playing in just behind the grass. The 1-1 to Gamble. This one's hit towards second, and that's going to bring home another run. Gamble with an RBI ground out as Carter makes the play. There's 2 down, but it's now 7-4 Power. 4 across here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
So with a 3-run lead, they are feeling comfortable here as it'll be Jacob Mejia pinch hitting for Tyler Priest in a good move. He had a great game last night. He's going to look to continue to ride that success.
Leads the team in OPS of all people. First pitch to him. Misses outside, 1-0.
He is on a 4-game multi-hit streak. getting 2 or more hits in his last 6 games, looking to make it 7.
1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Make it even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mejia, a powerful lefty bat. Open stance. 1-1 pitch. Swing and miss. Nice breaking ball there from Lopez. Makes it 1-2.
A big hack at that one from Mejia as he put everything he had into it, unable to make any kind of contact on the ball.
Does have a home run this year. Was looking for another right there. Just whiffed. 1-2 pitch. Lines this one up the middle. Lopez knocks it down. Fields it. Flips to first and gets the out. The Power rally across 4 in the 7th. They now lead 7-4 over the Bucs. We're heading to the top of the 8th where the Power look to shut it down. Stay tuned on the Power Baseball Network.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Top of the 8th now, and the Power freshly with the lead at 7-4. Kyle Mosley back on the mound after he shut things down in the 7th, and that was some huge momentum. Kept it right where it was and sent it off to the Power bats, and they did their thing, and Mosley's going to look to shut it down again here. First pitch misses outside and low to Charlie Manning, the first baseman, who has a double today.
1 for 3 on the day. That big double out to straightaway center's the only hit he's got.
That tied the game at the time. Eventually the Bucs took the lead, but then the Power just took it back in the bottom of the 7th. That pitch was in there for a strike. It's 1-1 now to Manning. Tall lefty stands up straight in the box. 1-0. Little inside and a little low. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Manning, Schumacher, and Beal do up this inning for the Bucs. 2-1 pitch. This one lined right back at Mosley, and he'll make the play. Will do it himself action, 1 down.
Yeah, a little look what I found there. A soft hit right back up the middle to Mosley. But Schumacher standing in, the 5-hole hitter. He's 1 for 3, struck out swinging twice, but he also doubled on a deep line drive out to left center, bouncing that one off of the Desert Air sign.
Eventually came around to score the tying run, or the go-ahead run, excuse me. That one misses outside to him, 1-0. That made it 4-3 Bucs. Now it's 7-4 Power as they rallied like they normally do. They're so good in the late innings on the offensive side. 1-0 misses inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes to the Bucs backstop.
One of the reasons they've been so successful this season is because they're able, the pitching staff, I should say, is able to keep the lead where it is and give the bats time to warm up.
That one fouled straight back. 2-1 now. Roscoe gave up 3, but only 3 runs is, keeping your team in the game. He did his job. Tellez gave up the 1, but Mosley shut it down since then. Slider in there for a strike, evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and As you mentioned, the bats did finally heat up there in that last half of the inning, the bottom of the 7th. Mosley looking for 2 up, 2 down here. He's got a 2-2 count on Schumacher. That pitch misses in to the backstop, full 3-2. Interesting there that Mosley pitching from the stretch right now, even with nobody on. Not something he typically does. Usually a wind-up guy with nobody on.
I was going to say that he is absolutely a wind-up guy, and I mean, he's coming out of the stretch, maybe looking to quicken the delivery. Less room for error.
3-2 payoff pitch. That one low. Schumacher works a nice walk there. So 1 out base runner for Inland Valley. Here comes the shortstop, Tucker Bill, who's had a good day at the plate.
Yeah, Tucker Beal got a hit in both of his plate appearances so far. Got a sacrifice hit up the middle his last time up. But with 1 out, 1 runner on, the middle of the infield is going to look to keep it where it is. Mejia stretching out the throwing arm, ready to toss it over to first if need be.
That one in the dirt, nice pick by Poss. Well, that's Dalton Thomas now in the game at second, I think, after Mejia pinch hit for Tyler Priest. One 0 to Beal. That's a strike on the lower third, 1-1. Mosley found it there. It's been pumping fastballs today.
Good way to get himself back after going down 1-0.
The 1-1, this one tapped towards Groves. No chance to get the runner at second, so he'll tap first base himself for out number 2. That does move Schumacher up to second in the scoring position, but there's 2 down for Justin Cabada.
Cabada 0 for 2 on the day. Good play from Groves right there. Knew he wasn't going to have the play at second after the dribbler ground ball, so just got to handle it himself at first. Look at Mosley's going to look to sit down and get his bats back up and keep it where it is.
Cabada had that sac fly to drive in a run his last time. First pitch to him here, taps it foul down the third base line. Mosley looks in to Poss for a sign. That one in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Mosley's trying to shut it down again and get it back to the power bats that are hot right now. Oh-2 pitch. This one popped up left side. Jason Leone. Instead, Cole Abrams from third will make the catch, and another scoreless inning for Kyle Mosley. Heading to the bottom of the 8th, the Power try to add some insurance. Stay tuned. The Power lead at 7-4 right here on the Power Baseball Network.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes here with you. Bottom of the 8th inning, Power leads 7-4, and Manny Lopez back out there for the Bucs. Trying to shut it down and send it to the 9th, where it'd be the Bucs' last chance, and the Power are going to try to add some insurance. I've got Mark Kirkland coming to the dish, followed by Nick Poss and then Cole Abrams.
Lopez is going to need to keep the score right where it is if he wants his guys to come back and put up 4 in the top of the 9th to send this one to a bottom half.
Kenny Schechter, the power closer, starts to warm in the bullpen. At first, the power bats will try to give him some more cushion. First pitch from Lopez to Kirkland. This one flown a mile high down the third base line and going to get down foul for strike 1.
Just barely getting out of play. Rodriguez ranging over a long way to get to that one. Kirkland down 0-1. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He's lined out to left, walked, and singled on a hard hit ball out to right.
The 0-1 now to Kirkland. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-1. Good take there. Tough one to take. A 1-1 pitch from Lopez. This one turned and burned, but fouled down the right field line out in front of it. Hit it hard, though.
He's down 1-2, but he's still making good work of every pitch he sees. He's competitive at the plate.
Lopez set. Kicks. Deals the 1-2 pitch to Kirkland. This one is fought off into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Got jammed, but showed off his strength, able to muscle that out to left field, and that's his second hit of the game.
Santa Maria was the one that came up with that. Nick Poss will be up now. He's 1 for 3, looking to go 2 for 4. All of his contact has come to the left side of the infield. If I'm Lopez, I'm going to throw him something inside. I know he's going to be swinging behind or ahead of everything. Why not jam him up, break the bat, get an easy out?
Kirkland takes off for second. The pitch bounces away from Schumacher, so no throw. And Kirkland able to get into second standing up. So now nobody out and a runner in scoring position for the Power as they look to add insurance. And a 1-0 count for the catcher, Nick Poss. No. Outside, 2-0. No action in the Bucs bullpen. This one's all on Lopez. 2-0 pitch. This one is going to get through for a base hit for Poss. Kirkland going to be held up at third base. Poss in his second game for the Power has himself a couple of base knocks. That one lined hard through the 5.5 hole, and nobody out and runners at the corners for the top of the order and Cole Abrams.
Cole Abrams 0 for 4, still hasn't found a stride in this game so far. Pitchers just getting the best of him so far today. Lopez, 66 pitch coming. With runners on the corners, a good opportunity for Abrams to get a ribby.
First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1.
He took a lot off of that one to get the swing that he needed.
Taking off towards second is Poss. He's going to be in with a stolen base. Kirkland stays at third. Poss, the catcher, showing off his wheels there. Now 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. And a 1-1 count for the shortstop, Cole Abrams. We're playing third base today. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Chase that one low and away. It's 1-2. Kirkland's at third, Poss at second. Power leads 7-4, looking for more. Nobody out here, bottom of the 8th inning. Cole Abrams at the dish, Manny Lopez laboring on the mound. 1-2 pitch. Check swing, did he go? He did not, it's 2-2.
Good way to even up the count here, appealing out to that field umpire who might have had a better view on it. Not going to say that his wrist broke the plane of the plate. That bat continues.
2-2 now to Abrams. Ringing him up, a breaking ball backed up on the inside corner. Abrams didn't like it, but he gets rung up for out number 1.
While he got punched out, that'll bring up the big hitter, Jason Leone. 3 for 3 on the day. He is the one that helped break open this game. Got himself on second a multitude of times today.
Had a double in the right center field the last time that started the rally. Steps in here with 2 runners in scoring position. This one lined hard down in the left field corner, and it's going to get down and foul. He's done that a few times today. If he stays back on that breaking ball, it might go a long way.
Yeah, he's got the power, just not able to let the ball travel on him a little more, get deeper into the plate, but he's still making good contact. And I mean, hey, partner, he's 3 for 3, so not much can be said.
0-1 to Leone here. Another breaking ball. This one's tapped towards third, fielded by Rodriguez. He'll throw across the diamond for out number 2. Leone retired for the first time today. So here comes Noah Blythe, who had the game-tying RBI and the game, or the go-ahead scoring run. He's got a chance at a couple of RBI here.
It'll be Poss and Kirkland both in scoring position. So Kirkland has the speed to cross home, and Poss definitely has the speed to get around the bases.
First pitch in there for a strike to Blythe. Line one hard up the middle last time, then showed off base running abilities to get all the way around the score eventually. 0-1 to him this time. Hit hard but way foul down the right field line over past the right field batting cages. It's 0-2. Blythe takes a minute out of the batter's box here.
So time going to be called as a trainer will start to come out.
And Blythe calls it off. Blythe took a minute there. It says he's okay. Steps back in, maybe just trying to collect his thoughts here. Down 0-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Lopez checks the runners. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. This one gets away. Schumacher throws on to first. And that one pops out of the glove of Mannon and a run scores. Blythe safe at first. It's now 8-4 Power. Might be a first that I've seen.
Yeah, the old RBI dropped third strike will bring Kirkland in to score. Groves, the big power hitter, standing in now. He's 2 for 3.
He's got a double, a walk, a single, a couple of RBI. Got another RBI opportunity here. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Poss at third, Blythe at first after reaching on the drop third strike. First pitch to him. This one shot hard but foul down the first base line, 0-1.
So it looks like we'll get a runner out for Blythe in the form of Brandon Leone. Looks like he might have got something in his eye, just basing off how he's kind of favoring that part of the body.
Was able to continue that at bat and get on base in an unordinary fashion. Now he'll go and get checked up on. Leone at first now. Poss at third. 0-1 count on Groves. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs, and 0-2 count here on the UNC Asheville first baseman, Michael Groves. The big lefty. Couple of RBI already. Can he get more? 0-2 pitch. Runner goes to second. This one lined in right field. That's going to get down for another hit and another RBI for Michael Groves. Brandon Leone moves up to third, and let's keep the line moving. It's now 9-4 Power.
Yeah, they're really opening it up here in the late innings, making it dadgum near impossible for the Bucs to come back. I mean, they're going to need to score 6 runs off of a deep bullpen. I mean, let's say best case scenario, you get through the first pitcher. Well, then they're just going to bring in Kenny Schechter, and it's kind of over. Almost got to count your days.
First pitch to Dean, misses low. It's 1 ball, no strikes.
Runner goes for second.
That one tapped foul by Dean. That was Groves taking off. He's a big guy, but he can move. Sneaky speed on Groves. So 1-1 count now. Dean trying to keep the 2-out rally going here, bring home another power run. They lead 9-4. 1-1 count. This one popped up, shallow right field, going back on it is Carter. Camps underneath it. He'll make the catch, and the Bucs finally get out of it. But the Power add on a couple more. They get some insurance. They lead 9-4. Kenny Schechter coming in to shut it down in the ninth on the Power Baseball Network.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
On for the Power to close it out. It's Kenny Count Your Days Schechter from College of the Desert. And he'll face off with the bottom of the order, 8-9-1 due up. Michael McQueen, Adam Arroyo, and then the top of the order with Benjamin Carter. Trying to shut it down. Power lead 9-4. Another comeback for them as they were losing in the bottom of the 7th and scored 4 to take the lead. Added a couple more in the 8th. And now it's Schechter to close it out.
Schechter, the typical closer for him here, and he's been lights out, being pulled for an apparent leg injury in one start. But, I mean, he's really been on top of it, and every other time he's been out on the bump.
First pitch to McQueen. Right up the middle, knocked down by Schechter. He picks it up, fires across to first. One pitch, one out.
Some quick work for Kenny on the mound. Good outing for him here.
So it'll be Adam Arroyo now, the DH, with one away here in the 9th. Schechter set after getting his sign from Pass. Swing and a miss. A nice slider there made Arroyo look like a fool. It's 0-1. Schechter set for the 0-1. Another slider, that one taken, but it's a strike anyway. 0-2, almost more of a slurve that time. A lot of break on it.
It had some fantastic break, finding the strike zone. Put him in a good count, working quickly in the 9th.
0-2 pitch to Arroyo, right side. Thomas ranging over, calls off Groves. He'll make the catch for out number 2.
So just one more out needed for the Power defense, as this game falls on the shoulders of Benjamin Carter, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Schechter going to look to set him down. Schechter's only thrown 4 pitches to get his 2 outs.
Carter the last hope here. Schechter looks in to Nick Poss for the sign. Has it, comes set. First pitch to Carter. Fastball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Low, 2-0, barely missed. Power 22-1, looking for win number 23. 1 out away.
A chance to really get it going in the record books as the first seed Power looking to beat the team that they're going to face next week in the playoffs.
That one in there for a strike. It's now 2-1 on Carter. They can win 2 straight, especially this one in comeback fashion here. That really bodes well for their chances against the Bucs in the playoffs. No quitting this team. Another comeback tonight, trying to finish it off right here. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 1 strike away. Carter steps out here trying to collect his thoughts. He'll step back in. Schechter just staring down to get his sign from Nick Poss.
1 pitch could end it.
Schechter set. 2-2 pitch. This one, line foul down the right field line. They'll do it again. Carter battling here as long as he can. Trying to extend it to Noah Rodriguez. Kenny Schechter trying to shut it down right here. Have another 1-2-3 ninth inning. Crowd getting into it. They're on their feet and clapping. 2-2 pitch. This one tapped in front of the plate. Schechter takes it himself. Throw to first. The Power are 23-1. Another come from behind victory. They win this one 9-4.
A fantastic ball game through and through. The Power mounting a late 7th inning comeback, and they are able to put another win in the column. A great night for them both at the plate and on the mound. So with 2 days off, they're going to look to recover and then come back out for hopefully win number 24 as we are at the tail end of the season.
23-1. Only 1 loss all year. Started 11-0, had a loss, and now they have won 11 straight again. Or 12 straight, excuse me, now.
12 straight, yeah. This has been a great second half of the season after the loss to the Inland Valley Legends. A fantastic outing from them tonight, and I mean, we've seen the same story as always. The Power Bats heating up in the middle to late innings, the pitching staff doing exactly what they were supposed to, and that'll send us home happy.
Michael Groves with a 3 RBI day, 3 hits, 3 RBI, including a double, also had a walk. He's our player of the game. The Power win 9-4. They're 23-1. For Austin Stokes and everybody here on the Power Baseball Network, we want to thank you for joining us. I've been Zach Reynolds. We'll